6 times the royals have apologized in public. The Princess of Wales is the most recent royal to issue a public apology. In a rare move, the Princess of Wales issued a personal apology for the confusion around the photograph of her with her 3 children on Mother's Day, as she admitted to editing the image, after news agencies pulled it amid claims it had been manipulated. Kate shared in a social media statement on Monday, "Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day." See, it's not the first time we've seen apologies issued by members of the royal family. Take a look at all the times the royals have said sorry. Hello and welcome to Royal Scandal. Please do well to like, subscribe, comment and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news updates. Number 1. The Duchess of Edinburgh. The then Countess of Wessex sent a heartfelt, handwritten apology to comedian Frank Skinner following their meeting at the Royal Variety performance in December 2022. Frank previously revealed that Sophie had made some critical comments after watching him perform Three Lions with David Baddiel and the Lightning Seeds during the show, and told him not to give up the day job. But in February 2023, Frank confirmed on his radio show that he had since received a personal apology from Sophie, which he described as a lovely gesture. He told listeners, "I got a very lovely note this week, unexpected, from someone I've talked about on the radio show. And you know when the word classy springs to mind, I was quite moved by it. It was the most beautiful thing, handwritten and lovely. I was very pleased." Number 2. Prince Harry. Prince Harry apologized for attending a costume party wearing a Nazi uniform in January 2005. The photograph made headlines across the world when it was published in the Sun newspaper. Clarence House issued a statement at the time, saying, "Prince Harry has apologized for any offense or embarrassment he has caused. He realizes it was a poor choice of costume." During his appearance at the virtual Diana Awards in July 2020, the Duke of Sussex also apologized for institutional racism, saying, "My wife said recently that our generation and the ones before us haven't done enough to right the wrongs of the past. I too am sorry. Sorry that we haven't got the world to the place where you deserve it to be. Institutional racism has no place in our societies, yet it is still endemic. Unconscious bias must be acknowledged without blame to create a better world for all of you. I want you to know that we are committed to being part of the solution and to being part of the change that you are all leading. Now is the time and we know that you can do it." Number 3. The Duchess of Sussex. Meghan sent a heartfelt apology to her former Immaculate Heart High School classmates after missing her 20-year school reunion in 2019. However, the Duchess had a pretty good excuse at the time since the all-girls Catholic school in Los Angeles held the celebration for the class of 1999 on May 5, just one day before Meghan gave birth to her son Archie. According to reports at the time, the letter was written on Kensington Palace-headed notepaper. Number 4. Sarah, Duchess of York. In 2011, Sarah apologized for accepting money from convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein to pay off her debts. Sarah told the Evening Standard at the time, "I personally, on behalf of myself, deeply regret that Jeffrey Epstein became involved in any way with me. I abhor pedophilia and any sexual abuse of children and know that this was a gigantic error of judgment on my behalf. I am just so contrite I cannot say. Whenever I can, I will repay the money and will have nothing ever to do with Jeffrey Epstein ever again. I cannot state more strongly that I know a terrible, terrible error of judgment was made, by having anything to do with Jeffrey Epstein. What he did was wrong and for which he was rightly jailed." Number 5. The Prince of Wales. The Prince of Wales apologized on behalf of his wife Kate when she cancelled a solo trip to Malta in September 2014. Prince William attended the Independence Day celebrations in Malta in place of the Duchess, who was suffering from hyperemesis gravidarum, severe morning sickness, during her second pregnancy with Princess Charlotte. He said at the time, "Catherine has asked me to say how very sorry she is that she couldn't be the one to pass on the Queen's greetings to you all. She was looking forward to coming here, and I know she hopes very much that she will be able to visit in the future." Number 6. Prince Philip. The late Queen's husband sent a letter of apology to one of the women involved in a car accident with the Duke and Sandringham in January 2019. According to the Daily Mirror at the time, part of Prince Philip's letter read, "I would like you to know how very sorry I am for my part in the accident at the Babingley Crossroads. The sun was shining low over the main road. In normal conditions I would have no difficulty in seeing traffic coming from the Dersingham direction, but I can only imagine that I failed to see the car coming, and I am very contrite about the consequences. I was somewhat shaken after the accident, but I was greatly relieved that none of you were seriously injured." In February 2019, it was confirmed that Prince Philip, then 97, had voluntarily surrendered his driving license. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.